people's never going to move on and do things if they don't get that chance like me. Everybody can't wait in comments, in anything to say, oh, Pearl, a fucking racist, right? Listen, I went to court, I pled guilty. I know I offended somebody, but it was never like that. A word I used all my life. I had the videos to back it up from years before that I used that word, right? But when's people going to give you a break? Like, when are they going to move on? Does this have to be constantly ripping you all the time? And that's why people go back at you. They'll rip you and they'll say, that was so this time, that time, and the other time. But people still bring you up all the time. Hey, my Kate.
Hello, my darling. Hope you're well, beautiful.
I'm good. Are you?
Oh, I'm getting there. I wanted to say that we can move on with things. We don't necessarily have to forgive, but for our own peace of mind, our own way of life, we sometimes have to move forward and keep moving forward. We all have a right to accept what was once and now look straight forward. We can't always keep going back because we were always self-harming, if you like, going over old things. I know it's not easy for everyone.
And I do it, my Kate, I do it so.
Yes, we've all done things. We've all done things. But we could, what was done at the time was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. We can't deny that.
Yeah.
But to keep on using it as a weapon is re-hurting people over and over
sorry
again.
for the language. What fucks me off, it's not using it as a weapon. It's one person gets targeted all the time.
Yes.
If we're going to put the shit on the table, as they say, she's not the only one that posted them AI videos. Also, where thousands of people sit in the rooms. So did DA, so did Canadian Angie. Let's put it all out there. One, in my opinion, is not worse than the other one. I called them all out at the time. Said it was fucking scummy. Whatever you're doing that for. Then some people sit and laugh about baby loss.
It's disgusting.
Listen, we all know how Talia's been targeted over the baby loss, but also didn't Talia sit and laugh when a certain person was going on about the blasters, about her trauma?
Yes.
So let's be real about things. Let's not sugarcoat and not give an excuse for one but cover for the other one. If it's going to be real, everybody call everything out. Or don't call anything out at all. I just give me opinion on that video and said what I thought was bad there was known fine well, even if you put your hand up, you knew there was fucking children there, end of, and I don't like that. Again, what Top Girls just said, argue with the adults, but don't involve children in anything. And by you confirming that was the address, you knew people were going to go to their address. Sorry, end of.
It's wrong. It's wrong. I mean, I agree with Top Girl. Children shouldn't be involved. No family member should be involved. It should be just the one person that you're having a fallout
If you want the boxes, put in the comments, because we'll have this discussion. It's out there now. I don't know.
Yes, exactly.
It'll be me. I don't know how it's come around. But put in the comments, you want the box, the mods will put you in.
You see, the thing is, what I've heard a lot of is that, well, so-and-so did it, so why can't I? So-and-so did it, so why can't I? What the thing is, surely you have your own, your own thoughts. If you disagreed with something back then, so why would you repeat it yourself and think it's okay? So you can't be saying one time, oh, I absolutely against that, I think it's disgusting, and then do it yourself. It's a double standard.
This is what I'm saying, but listen, you can't be selective, then still be in a box where this person's at, still go into other people's lives and sit there. You can't do that. If you're that enraged over it, that mad over it, why are you going to be where they're at? You go in and gift them. Why are you going to do that?
Exactly.
If you're that outraged. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I do agree with you. I fully agree with you. But see, what I try to, and I've said this before, is that you don't have to forgive someone or forget, but you can move on. Holding on to such energy.
I've sat with them all, but I'm not fucking going on about it. I called the things out at the time and I chose to move on. That was my choice, nobody else's, and I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say, because that was my choice. And if I want to move on, it was very bad words. It was hurty words, but we've moved on. And
Yes,
people
we
just
have.
don't like to see people move on. But
Exactly.
again, for what EQ, and this is, it was a phone call. Can you hear me, Kate?
Yes, I can hear you, my lovely.
Oh,
I can
it
hear
was a
you.
phone call, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
But yeah, so for me, like I say, I have moved on with things. It was hurty words. Yes, it hurt at the time, but it's my choice. And it's just like if somebody was saying something about my family, you're going to be hurt. But what I'm trying to say is all this calling out. Come on, either call it all out or don't call anything.
Exactly. It's got to be equal. But you see, the thing is, they won't let it go because that's what they can only hold on to. Why can't people? Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I don't know. Think of today rather than what happened months and months ago. Complain about what they've done today or yesterday or recent event, but why go back years? It's like EQ. When people found out about Mr. EQ took the Mickey out of me, didn't she? But she's apologized since then.
You've chose to move on.
I moved on. Exactly. I mean, of course, I didn't accept the apology then. I said, because it's not just me, it was everybody else. But I chose to move on and move on with her. And we get on fine now.
The problem is people
I just wish they'd leave her alone.
while alliances and then hate each other, then they make up. But that's TikTok, it's drama TikTok, and that's what's going to happen. Whether you like it or not, that's the reality of it. That's what's going to happen. Listen, I'm going to go back to Top Girl again here, right? So if somebody can come on and blame your husband of being a rapist and you can move on from that, that's the same difference.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it's the same difference.
Exactly. I mean, different
in fact,
tactics,
in my opinion,
ways.
that could have done a lot more damage than what all three of them lot putting the videos out could have done, because that could have broke a family up.
Yes,
so
exactly.
That was affecting big style, in my opinion. That could have actually could have caused a divorce, and it could have broke a family up. Like, that was bad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Can I just say, someone said that we're scared of EQ. No, we're not. Don't be silly. Why would you be scared of her? She's
TG is never pally with Brigham off the app, though. Who's pally with anybody off the app? When have I been pally with EQ? Have I met her in real life? No. When have I been pally with her? No. When is come on, I don't get what you mean by that. I'm picking that up the wrong way. Sorry, but the phone's tipping forward. I don't get what you mean by that. We all the same. We all come on live. We all sit in Stacey, piss off.
Stacey, that's enough. That's actually quite slanderous. You do aware of that.
Stop that. I think the mods has just done something there. Stop that, because you will be out of the fucking line. Yeah, she's blocked. Don't say that, and especially when you follow us. There's nobody forces me to say anything, grooms me in any way. No. Nothing. So go take your faces for a shit, and this is the wrong life for you, Babby. You're on drama talk. Fucking wake up. It's not knitting lives. It's not fishing lives. It's nothing like that. It's fucking drama talk. Shit happens. You deal with it. You move on.
Well, yes, exactly. But that's false allegations, and that's out of order, and you don't do things like that. I think
You
you're
think
scared of
you're
EQ because
scared
you're awfully
of
protective of
EQ, you're
Vanessa.
awfully protected. I ain't scared of me granny on a scooter. Not one person on this app I'm scared of, because if anything come to me, I deal with it. Nobody makes me sit and say anything. Nobody stops me from saying anything, and I certainly ain't scared of anything. I'm big enough and ugly enough to know what comes out of my mouth and deal with whatever real life situation. I can do that. So nobody ain't scared of nobody.
Exactly. Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, you know, while are we in the playground?
But what I'm
No.
trying to say to you, the fucking faulty faceness on this app is on another level. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Exactly. We all need to move on and just leave EQ alone. Stop using her as an example because you're not getting anywhere. Right? You know, everyone's just rolling their eyes. Every time you saw a thing, I'll say, oh, it's because of EQ. Rubbish. Enough now. We're bored of
Well,
that.
let's just hope now constantly EQ gets called out over these things that she put up. So let's all constantly go back to DA and go back to CA. Let's constantly bring them up as many times as EQ's fetched up. Will it happen? Will it fuck?
No, exactly. Oh, yes, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but don't you think it gets rather boring when it's, you know, it's repeated constantly over and over and over again? We've got the message. We know what's happened. You know, the people involved were very much, you know, it's
Do you know
down
what
to
I
the
can't get over,
individual.
my Kate? Right. If something was said to you or done to you, and you choose to move on, what has it got? What the fuck has it got to do with anybody else?
No.
It's you personally that was affected. So why? And you know why? Let me tell you, because people don't like it calm on the app. And you know what they say when everything was going smooth for a few days? Boring on the app, nothing's happened. Oh my God. But when the drama's on, all you hear is, I'm sick of hearing this